Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. Returning favorite, welcome back. So today I have, well, it is the eve of 4th of July when I'm recording this. And so I'm going to post it probably tonight or tomorrow morning on 4th of July. But what we know about 4th of July is it's like summertime at its finest, you know. And picnics, right? And we have watermelon, fruit, hamburgers, hot dogs, you know, so on and so on there. So thought I would talk about a new fragrance from Kringle Candle that came out this year. I hauled it in my daylight haul, and after the daylight haul is when I did a couple larger hauls of large jars and medium jars. So I just picked this up in a medium, and that is in Over the Rainbow in well, it's only in the Kringle jar there. We have the label on the top there. It's 2-wick white paraffin wax there. These are 14.5 ounces, so they're the same size as a medium jar from Yankee Candle, and I think they're the same price. They're like $25, $25, something like that. And the burn time is 75 hours. Difference is these are 2-wick, and they're all white paraffin wax there. So I did get this when it was buy one get one free. Those deals from Kringle don't run that often. However, they have been running a lot of deals this year so far. That's a good thing. And well, let's get into the fragrance here. So let's get into the label here. So it is one of those little holographic, not really holographic labels, but metallic labels, like most of the Kringle jars are, and the same thing on the top there. So I do really appreciate them putting fragrance notes on the top of the jar here. So we have honeydew, sea salt, ozone, cantaloupe, watermelon, and marine. So this is a fresh, juicy melon scent, to say that. And on cold, it's different from when it's burning. So on cold, you really do get the watermelon, the cantaloupe, the rind on there. But when it burns, unfortunately, I did get more of a Jolly Rancher type fragrance, sweet. If you've had the springtime, summertime melon, the Homeworks melon one, I think I have it back here. I also have the Yankee Candle melon one right there from the 50th anniversary. I think it's called Springtime Melon. And that one also to me goes a little on the Jolly Rancher side. I know some folks say it doesn't, but my nose goes towards the Jolly Rancher side there. Now, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, it is not bad, and you know, I'm not really one for fruity scents, but because this is like a fresh, juicy fragrance, you know, for the summertime, it kind of cools you off a little bit. It really makes you feel like you're cooling off. And this one for me was pretty strong. I know some folks, I know Anthony reviewed it, I think Doug reviewed it as well over Hall & Wax and Candle Cafe. Those two guys have reviewed this, and I believe Anthony said his was a little on the lighter side, or at least his first one, and I think he had that replaced by Kringle. I'm not too sure, but at least his first one had no throw on it. This one, I did have a lot of throw on it. I'll read you my code. It's a 190125. But that's the production date. So that's January 25th of 2019 is how you can interpret that. So I had good throw, probably about 7 to an 8 on this. The one thing I do not like, and it's just nitpicking, but the Kringle wax, the white wax, does tend to start go discolor once you start getting halfway down. It gets a little murky. Did start sooting a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see some of the soot there. I don't know if you can see it on the lid there or not, but it did start sooting a little bit. But the burn, for the most part, was clean. There is some residue on the side of the jar there. Burn time, pretty quick. This is almost halfway done, and it's 75 hours, and I don't think I've burned it nearly 20 hours. Maybe 20 hours I've burned it, certainly not 30. But yeah, so that's my halfway on Over the Rainbow. I do like it. Fresh and cooling for sure. Now, like I said, the Springtime Melon from Homeworks, that's another one to compare it to. I give this one the edge a little bit because I think that one on cold smells a lot more Jolly Rancher-ish. This one on cold is really nice and goes a little Jolly Rancher-ish, but it's just my personal take on it. Take my words for what you will. You can see the soot right there. Go on there. Overall, Kringle's doing some good work lately. They do have the whole archive series or limited edition series candles coming out. They have 30 of them right now. I have Barn Board right there. Barn Board is, from what I can tell, firewood. It is the old firewood fragrance. I believe, I'm not a Kringle historian by no means, but I believe it was barn board, which turned into firewood, which then got retired, and now a couple years later they're doing the whole archive limited edition re-releases there, and there's some new fragrances in there as well, like a Salt Mist Rose, which I do have, and I am going to compare it to the 50th anniversary Salt Mist Rose from Yankee, and we'll get into that, and we'll talk about that. But yeah, so that's that. So yeah, I'll have more reviews coming out. I need to finish all these summer ones up, so you're gonna see a bunch of summer ones coming out there, and then I'll get into fall. I just want to finish these all up there and get that out for you there. So guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see y'all real soon.